So the next visualization customization item that I want to do is just change the transparency for all of our visuals. And again, this isn't mandatory. It's just one of those things I want to do to kind of add that little flair. So I'm going to click this top left slicer here. Then I'm going to go to format your visual, general effects. And for the transparency, I'm going to try 40 and see how that looks. Okay, I think I like the look of that. Actually, I'm gonna try 50 and see if that's too light. So I think I like the look of 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and change all of those to 50. So I'm just gonna click down to each one. Okay, awesome. So the next thing I'm going to do is add our title. So for that, I'm just going to go and add a text box. So the text box button is up here. I'm going to click that. I'm going to drag one of the corners up here. I'm going to shorten it. Then I'm going to drag it to the width of our visual. I'm going to change the transparency to about 20. So next, I'm just going to type our title. So from there, I'm going to select all, and I'm going to try 28. Let's try bold. We're going to align it to the center. So that looks good, but I do want to lower it a bit. So I'm going to come in here under general and then go to properties. And then I'm going to go to padding, and I'm going to change, or I'm going to increase that top padding. 14, between 14 and 15 looks good, so I'll just leave it at 15. So one last thing I might do is just go ahead and take off this last title from this bar graph that I noticed was there, and I'm just gonna go and turn off the title here from the y-axis and the same thing from the x-axis. With that, I also want to add more padding there, so I'm going to increase the padding for that as well. If I wanted to go even higher, I think 20 is the max. Okay, so 20 is about max. Let's see what we can get with the bottom just to make that graph stand out a little bit. So I think that looks good. I think everything has its spot in its space. To select that, so we know everything's functioning the way that it should be. So another thing that I want to do is just change the font for each of our cards. And this is, again, this isn't mandatory. I just wanted to go ahead and make everything the same. So I'm going to click format visual, and then I'm going to do call out value. I'll click font here, and then I'm just going to go to go bold. And that one is quite large. So let's see, we can do 28. So 28 looks good. Do the same thing there. All right, guys, so we're finally done our Power BI. So you can go through and remix this however you see fit. You can change colors and change fonts, change sizes, and make it your own. So if you stuck through this far, congratulations. There's plenty of options that you can go through with Power BI, and good luck on your journey.